will soon be 3 years since the Sophia drop-in center was destroyed by fire in July 2016 due to systematic problems, which sadly took the lives of 2 siblings who were housed at the facility. Following the incident, the APNU AFC government took the responsibility to construct a safer and better facility to proper cater for vulnerable children and families. In this InfoHub Extended, we take a look at the new center and how it will improve the lives of vulnerable families and children.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travelers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.
$14 bids were received for the construction of the facility after an advertisement was placed in the daily newspapers by the Ministry of Social Protection.
In 2017, the Minister of Social Protection had revealed that land had been acquired for the construction of the new facility at Plum Park, Georgetown. Director of the Child Care and Protection Agency, Anne Green, explains.
It's a large construction going on there. It's not a drop-in center. In fact, we won't be using the name drop-in center. In fact, it's a care center, a family and children care center. Right? There's accommodation to hold about 8 families as a holding center, because if we intervene in a case and to prevent separation of the children from the family, if we find that it's accommodation that is causing the vulnerability, and if we keep the family together, we can hold them at this place, this accommodation there that we can hold for 8 families.
She further explained that the facility will accommodate more children than the previous drop-in center. Social workers attached to the Child Care and Protection Agency are working assiduously to investigate children in vulnerable circumstances. Green stressed that it is only right that the new facility be fully equipped to properly reintegrate families into society.
There's also a training center there for training of parents. It's a complex. There's going to be an administrative building there. There's going to be a storage center there. There's an all-purpose field in front, and there's also a big ball field at the back that is secured for the children.
$220 million was allocated for the construction of this first-of-its-kind facility by the Ministry of Social Protection, with 8 two-bedroom apartments for the less fortunate, which will be furnished with beds. It will also have living rooms and a separate living quarter for children without families who were exposed to child abuse. Numerous visits were carried out by the Minister of Social Protection, Amna Ali, and her team to examine the final works on the building. However, due to some final touching up, the facility was not ready to be open to the public. Minister Ali, upon her visit in March, had disclosed that the facility was expected to be commissioned in March, but highlighted the importance of proper completion.
I'm here this morning to have a first-hand look as to where we are, have a discussion with the contractor so that we can know how soon we are going to be able to complete the facility.
The minister expressed that the construction process was neatly done, with all amenities for the families and children. She explained that the old drop-in center was lacking in many areas, but the new facility will be modern and fully equipped with advanced safety features.
Yes, I'm pleased. I think that the contractor has done his best, and we are proud of the work that we have here. It's just a matter of waiting for its completion now.
Director of the Child Care and Protection Agency, Anne Green, in her last visit to the facility at Plum Park, Georgetown, assured that the children being housed at the center will be cared for by well-rounded professionals.
There is also 4 apartments for children, different ages, the senior children, young children, boys and girls. And the 8 apartments, there's also a family training center. So the families will train the families right here. There is will be a big admin building and a storage center. We have a security station to the front, and we also have a mess hall and a common room.
The director reiterated that due to the large number of persons who will be facilitated at the center, the Social Protection Ministry will be looking into employment of caregivers and transition coaches to effectively reintegrate persons back into society.
I know Jamaica. Years ago, I went to Jamaica and they had a holding place, yes, apartments for families. But I think for this region, this here, we want to make it a place that is going to be something for the region, to people to come to see what we plan to do with this place.
The facility's main purpose is to avoid separation of families and also enforce strict regulations and standing operating procedures to protect those families in vulnerable situations. In addition to providing accommodation, beneficiaries will be given 90 days upon entry, after which a case management will be done before the families can be referred to receive other social services, including medical care, clothing and financial assistance for the daycare services.
We must have this social network support for families, and we have been working on a partnership development introducing the social network support for families. So they will be included in that. But the agency, the social workers, we have the mandate to be able to prepare these case plans and so on. So we will still be doing that, the certified officers. So there will be an assessment. Then there will be a support plan for the family.
Green added that after admission into the facility, there will be a second phase where service will be offered to families who are in need of certain basic requirements, such as birth certificates, identification cards, school placement for children, land application to the housing ministry. The services will be strictly offered to beneficiaries by an assigned transition coach. Daddy!
90 days of stay will be extended to the families with children at the Family and Children Care Center. However, the Ministry of Social Protection will make it mandatory that adults with children staying at the center be employed or partake in vocational educational training or support services.
The Child Care and Protection Agency drafted rules and regulations for families at the care center, which includes residents are to keep their personal appearance neat and tidy and no cooking in any of the 8 apartments constructed. Instead, meals will be prepared by staff cooks. Green said when the facility is commissioned, it will put an end to the separation of families, the abandonment of children, and reduce domestic abuse, among other societal issues that rip families apart.
And many times, particularly with neglect cases of neglect, when we go to them, the officer, they got to balance. Is it neglect or is it deprivation? Because if the family is poor, we're supposed to bring services for poor families. We do not criminalize poverty.
Persons who wish to work at the center must possess a diploma or associate degree in social work or psychology, 3 years experience in case management, counseling and/or coaching, excellent written and verbal communication skills, and organizational skills.
This has been InfoHub Extended. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travellers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.